Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is Morning Tea. I'm sorry I'm running a little late this morning. I got caught doing some work and realized the time. Everybody, good morning. It is Thursday, May 19th, 2011. Hope you're having a great week. It's still cloudy here on Laguna Beach. It's been kind of like drizzling, raining in the mornings, and today is no exception. It looks a little wet, so it should be a beautiful day. Let's get it started. It says Hidden Treasure, Finding Another Vantage Point. Seeing the world from another perspective can introduce you to all sorts of hidden treasures. The ocean can look very different depending on whether you are standing at the shore, soaring above in a plane, or swimming beneath its waves. Likewise, a mountain can look very different relative to where you are standing. Each living thing sees the world from its unique vantage point. While from your window you may be seeing what looks like a huge shrub, a bird in its net is getting an intimate view of that tree's leafy interior. Meanwhile, a beetle sees only a massive and never ending tree trunk. Yet all three of you are looking at the same tree. Just as a shadow that is concealed from one point of view is easily seen from another, it is possible to miss a fantastic view. That is, unless you are willing to see what's in front of you through different eyes. Seeing the world from another perspective, whether spatially or mentally, can introduce you to all sorts of hidden treasures. The root of the discovery process can often lies in finding another way of looking at the world. The common human reaction to insects is one example. Spinning its web in a dark corner, a spider may seem drab, frightening, and mysterious. But seen up close, weaving silver snowflakes between the branches of a tree, they can look like colored jewels. Sometimes there are experiences in life that, from your vantage point, may seem confusing, alarming, or worrisome. Or there may be even events that look insignificant from where you are standing right now. Try seeing them from another point of view. Bury your face in the grass and look at the world from a bug's vantage point. Explore your home as if you were a small child. Take a ride in a small aircraft and experience the world from a bird's eye view. Just as kneeling down sometimes helps you see more closely where you are looking for lost treasure, you can standing back help you appreciate the broader picture of what you are looking at. In doing so, you'll experience a very different world. So basically, again, just relating this to my life, things aren't always as they seem. You gotta. I always have to step back a little bit. The people who are always angry or people who are always mad, it's not just that they're mad at me or whatever's going on. There has to be something behind that. Uh, Things in my life when something doesn't happen the way that I think it should happen, and it looks like it's the most darkest and horrible time of my life. When I step back and look at it a little bit, the broader picture is always better. And we've all heard that. Just look at the bigger picture. It's not just what you're seeing here. It's here. Like when you're seeing my room right now, that like everything's torn apart the best I might get. um, don't focus on the little stuff. Look at the bigger picture. If you have to see it from a different angle, see it from a different angle. Sometimes we have to step back and let it go, and then come back and check out again. And we might be surprised by what we see. So with that, let's see what the angels see for us today. We'll pick this one. Clear sentence. I always misspell that word, but you see that it says notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Pay attention to what's going on in your body and in your head today, guys. And that's the Archangel Raguel. And then for your soul reminders for today, you are loved. Just remember that. Remember that. So for today, you're going to pay attention. What's going on in your body? What's going on in your mind? What's really going on? And pay attention to it. To take a little time to just meditate and figure out what's going on with your body and your mind. And so a way of connecting those two to make them work out. Because you are loved. I love you guys. I love you. And today, my gratitude for today. I am so grateful, and I've said this before. I'm grateful that there's enough food in my pantry to share with my friends. I am grateful that there are friends to fill the chairs at my table, and I am grateful for the conversations that we have. Um, those are things that you cannot well, other than the food, you cannot buy. Those are memories that carry with me forever. Last night, we had a great dinner here at my house. Very simple spaghetti, not homemade, just simple spaghetti out of jars, and um, salad and bread. But we sat and we talked and we had a great time. And then a friend stopped by later on, and we had coffee, and we talked for a couple of hours, and it was just amazing to see my living room filled with such energy and such great conversations, and this house was just echoing with laughter, and that was amazing. I'm so grateful that that happened, because I sat back for a minute and watched my three friends just cracking up and laughing and talking. And I've said this before, I remember times when people would not come to my home because it was full of sadness and anger, and there were drugs and there was alcohol, and it was a bad time in my life. So to have this now, and to be conscious enough to step back, and for the sake of this reading, to step back and see the bigger picture and how beautiful that was, for that I am grateful. So guys, enjoy your Thursday. Thank you very much. Good tea, and I will talk to you tomorrow.